What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? I'm doing today's video a little different, not on purpose. I went to record an Aries aspect game because we need to talk about support and the builds and the things you're seeing. We really have to talk about, but also because if you were requested this, gifted a ton of subs, shout out to them. I don't know what happened, but for some reason the mic is gone. So we're gonna do a voiceover on a play-by-play. You guys let me know what you think about it. Hit the like button if you're liking it, and let's just get into it. So, Aries aspect. The big thing with Aries aspect is you lose a ton of bonus protections from your 2 and you gain a stun on your 2. In reality, with the way the game is being played right now, if you are consistent with your chains, aspect is probably never going to be your go-to. It's not better in the long term for team fights. Maybe in the early game it's a little better, but having a stun is not bad. I think the aspect is kind of undervalued because having a stun is definitely a good thing. Like there's no way you can pretend having an extra stun is bad, right? It's just a trade-off. Do you want to stun or do you want to be tankier? Usually on Aries, you want to be tanky in the late game fight so you can manage to hit all your chains and then get a good ult off and then chains again. So that's kind of where we're at. When you're playing the laning phase, play around grouping the minions up with your 3 and then looking for poke with your chains whenever you get the chance to. You see it, you know, this guy's here being dumb, thinking he can't die. And you want to max out your chains. If you notice now in Smite 2, when you hit your chains, there's a highlight around the chains ability, around your first ability. And basically it's ticking down. It's telling you how long you have to recast it. You want to max that time. You can essentially keep somebody from, you know, getting away for like, I don't know if it's 5 seconds or 6. It's some long amount of time. It's not short. It's definitely longer than it should be. Like if you see, I missed chains there, but if you see anytime I hit chains, you realize like if you're actually maxing out to that last 0.1, 0.2 seconds on it, very strong. Now, you see starter selflessness is very strong. That's the starter item. Anytime your teammates are CC'd, they get a big shield. Go it. I realize the want, or you know, the how enticing it is to go war flag and be able to move fast and give your team some attack speed. Get the shield. Shields are OP. People are building anti-shield, just go it. Now, we've already won that duo lane, and I feel pretty confident that my hunter is not going to die or feed or anything. So I'm out here just playing to be annoying. You see there's the stun into the guaranteed chains. I think my Kukulkan's 1 didn't land there. He might have died if so. And now I'm actually in a really bad spot. So I fully played for the jukes. Ooh, I forgot what happened to this game. I played for the jukes to not just get plucked. That Sobek should have killed me. I managed to juke him. He didn't think I'd keep, you know, kind of side juking in the same area. He thought I would try to run away. But notice I rotate mid. I'm trying to create pressure and I'm out. I'm not sticking around. As a support, you can't just stand here doing nothing in this lane. It is so bad. You want to bounce around from lane to lane. You don't want to leech too much. I gotta hit the chains, bro. Maybe this is why I'm playing the aspect. But I'm bouncing around. I'm just looking for whatever I can. And I have Sunder, so I'm going to be hyper aggressive on invades and trying to steal buffs. Going for objectives, all that stuff, because the Sunder is just super valuable in the way Smite is played right now. Actually, Sunder 25 health short there. Luckily, we still got it. And now we go get some waves. Remember, as a support, you do not want to last hit while you have an unupgraded starter. So that was really okay. Anyway, so with this starter, you get bonus gold if you get an assist. So you do not want to last hit. Once you upgrade your starter, you can last hit. It doesn't matter anymore. So I go out of my way to see. I do not last hit. I stop hitting stuff when it gets low. I try to min max, make sure it's dying fast, but I do not want to last hit it. I just want to get that bonus gold, especially off of jungle camps where there's no bonus gold for last hitting. In lane, it's pretty much the same thing. Playing for the bonus gold and just looking to be aggressive. My ult's up. He's so I'm looking to be hyper aggressive. Good combo from my on her. He was low on mana, so there's no way he was getting away even if he used beads. Pretty free kill. You need to exploit people who get greedy. If you ever watch me on stream, I talk about it a lot. I'll be like, oh, this guy's being greedy. This is a free kill. Or, you know, what he's doing isn't smart, usually because they're being greedy. Take advantage of it. Every time it's there, make sure you get that kill. Force that kill. So now I'm going up to the other lane to look for another kill. I'm just bouncing. I am going everywhere I can. If I was in the duo lane still, I had to take this teleporter that we're crossing to get to this side of the map. And at the same exact time, this Pele starts being really, really aggressive, which is great for us because it just ends up being the freest kill of our lives. See, look at how long he CC'd that chain just still on him. He cannot get away. There's nothing he can do. Nothing at all. And what's interesting this game is their Sobek was actually matching rotations early. So they lost lane, and I knew they lost lane. That's why I was rotating around. And he was actually smart enough to look to be aggressive and be around where I was and counter rotate with me, which is really smart. I think I die here. Getting way too aggressive. I Cersei's super late. I went Cersei's first this game. This is something we have to talk about. I believe that a lot of these support players are teaching you to go into like Thebes and Spirit Robe or some item in Spirit Robe or Spirit Robe and some other items. I think it's a bait. I don't think it's good, and I don't think it creates value for you as a teammate. I think what it does is it potentially makes you have more survivability or more longevity in a team fight. In reality, it doesn't. The active items are just better. Cersei's did get nerfed. So if you're using Cersei's to run away, it's a pretty bad item now. Not bad. That's an exaggeration. It is a much weaker item now if you're using it to run away. But if you're using it to be aggressive and hit other gods and knock them up as setup, it's a really good item still. So I do still recommend it. At the time of recording this video, that was not the case. It wasn't nerfed yet. Use it as an engage or a disengage. Even with the nerf to it, you can still use it. It's not bad. If anyone's telling you it's bad, they're trolling. It's a really strong item. I went Sunder this game. A lot of people at Aries try to force Blink. You don't need Blink. You go Cersei's Hexstone instead of Blink. That way you can use it as an engage tool if you need to get in to get an ultimate off, or if you get a good engage or you're able to go in and do what you want to do, and then you're about to get turned on, you use it to run away. On that tower dive, I used it way too late. I got very, very, very greedy. So I should have used it earlier. Now, as I said, a lot of people have you going Thieves. A lot of people have you going into Spirit Robe and your first couple items. I think active items are just better. Like, look at that. It's a guaranteed setup. I get on top of the Scylla. I'm able to get the knockup, which guarantees my chains. She's dead. She can't ult away. There's nothing for her to do. Even if she made it to dash, I'd catch up. I'm very, very fast on Aries with the extra movement speed from Cersei's. Actually, I don't know if it has extra movement speed still. I think they took it off. I think they actually did take it off in this gameplay. But still, you're faster with the chains hit, and you're just kind of zooming around. You're able to stick on top of your targets really, really easily. So I like going Stampede as well and AoE beads. If they don't have any gods that, they don't have Fenrir, they don't have... This is for all sports, so say they don't have an Aries, say they don't have Serb. Like, if they have any of those gods, Serb, Aries, Fenrir, Hunbats, AoE beads is strong. Pretty much every comp, AoE beads is going to have some value, or it's going to be insanely strong. It's also a really good statted item. It's got cooldown, it's got magic procs, it has health, it has the AoE beads proc. That's a very good core 3 items. There's no reason not to go those 3 items. Like I said, this Sobek's been getting some good rotations. I might have been able to save Jing. I'm not 100% sure. I end up getting a kill off of it, don't I think? Oh, wait, no, I don't. Oh my gosh. Pele aspect healing is crazy. But I use the Cersei's to get away. In the moment, I thought maybe I could have saved the Jing, but watching it back now, I'm pretty sure she eats that last tower shot no matter what. She was very, very, very deep, and Pele sustain just saved her super hard. But yeah, those are my core items for support. I think being a valuable part of your team in the first 20 minutes and being valuable to your teammates as a support while being a little tanky is what you're looking to do. There's just no reason to play support just to live. I feel like in every game I've ever played, the supporty style character is there to make sure the team has the best game possible, whether that's engaging, that's giving them buffs, whatever game it is. It really depends on the game, but I'd much rather have Cersei's HP with Cersei's cooldown, with Cersei's dash away or engage than Thebes. I think Thebes is a terrible item. On top of that, I think going into Stampede keeps your team alive. It still keeps you alive, or it keeps you're alive in terms of the stats, in terms of the movement speed. It allows your team to chase, run away. It counters so many random abilities that you don't even think about. It counters Pele slow on her ultimate. It counters Scylla slow on her 2. It counters Sobek's slow in his ultimate. Like, it counters Thanatos slow in his one. There's a million different things that Stampede is good for, and it really. Ooh, this on Bats. I didn't. This guy is going in. I love it. Bats is very strong right now. It's probably the best jungler in the game. It's a very, very good god. Also with Sunder, it's good to use it for damage as I did right here, but you have to be careful. If a major objective is coming up soon, you can't be wasting it. You need to make sure you have it for any objective play. I'm just trying to live from Thanatos ult here. We're so deep. Every time we've gone to that little corridor by their tier 2, we're just way too deep. It's fun to dive and push limits, but at this point, I gotta be like, nah, we can't be doing that anymore. So you see me going Stampede. I'm building into the beads. This game, the beads isn't even a major item. It's not a, you know, we must have AoE beads. It's just nice to have. It's good to have. You get Apollo Mez, you could use it to run away. Silaru, use it to run away. It has value. There's a bunch of other items. You don't have to go AoE beads as your active item. You can look to go and be more aggressive with the Pharaohs. Pharaoh's curse is the slowing. You use it around you. Everyone gets slow at attack speed and movement speed. That would be very good for team fights as well. If the other team doesn't have a Stampede, that crushes them. That destroys them. It's an insanely strong item. You can go the Spirit Robe here as well if you just need to survive more. But in reality, at this point, you've got health, you have physical defense, you usually want magic defense, so the AoE beads just ends up working out. As soon as she misses her chains, I'm being aggressive. And I know she beads earlier. I wasn't sure if her ult was up or not. I figured at the very least we get her ultimate, and now we're disengaging because Thanatos is here and it's a 2v3. So I'm just being annoying constantly. As a support, when you're not in a team fight or there's no grouping going on, you just want to be as annoying as possible. I'm actually a little XP down on this Sobek because I'm letting my team farm. My jungler is up a level. My mid is, I don't think he's up a level, but I think he's really close. My ADC is up 3 levels because I have not leeched or been in that ADC's lane in forever. We got very, very lucky there because I didn't have Sunder. He almost got it. He tried. He did his best. We get a free kill off of him going for the steal. Honestly, a pretty good attempt from him. He was close. I think I do have way more gold than the Sobek right now. He's up on me on XP, but I'm pretty confident I had like a 1 or 2k gold lead at this point. So I'm 3 levels down on this Aries, but I'm still just running at him. If I can avoid the scythe like that, he just can't play the game. And I Sunder him. I get the free kill. Sucks my Sunder wasn't up for the gold, but ends up getting me a kill in the long run. That wasn't even long. That was like a minute later. Now we get a free pyro just off of me being annoying. That was created because I was just running at them being annoying. I didn't have anything in my mind that was set up. There was no real plan there. It was just, hey, let me see who I can run at. Let me see if I can get some actives or some abilities down. Oh, they still got the reset. She's getting destroyed. Notice how I'm min-maxing that change duration. A lot of damage coming out. We got an ultimate. Definitely got his beads there, and Sobek dies. We get another kill. So I'm 5-2-2 now. That Sobek was up a level on me, and now I'm up 2 levels. Off of a 45-second, quick grab on the Thanatos. I got the last hit, then we got the pyro, then we go in. I think I got the last hit right there on the Sobek. It's a lot of XP when you get some last hits. A lot of XP. Also, do remember that as Aries, you do have aura protections for your team. I think it's aura protections. I can't remember if it's still aura protections from the passive. I think it is, but I'm not 100%. I haven't played Aries in so much. I'm pretty sure it is. So you're giving your teammates some protections. It's not the full amount that you see in that passive bar, not the 27-17. I think it's like half of each is given to your teammates. So it's more like 13 and 8, 9, which is still really good. I mean, 8, 9 prots doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's pretty big deal to get any bonus protections right now in Smite 2 because there are no aura protections. This isn't Smite 1. They built all the extra health and aura protections into the gods. So if you're getting more on top of that, you become very tanky. And I'm still just roaming the map. I know I can get away with Cersei's and my chains and my ultimate if I'm ever too aggressive, and I have the AoE beads for Sobek pluck or whatever it may be. So I'm just running around, getting vision, getting information, and being annoying. I also have the health chalice, so anytime I eat an ability, I'm good. I grab the little orbs whenever I'm running around, and I'm just creating as much space as I can and making it so this Thanatos can't play the game. If I'm a support and I can stop the jungler from doing jungle things, I'm in a really, really good spot. I'm in a great spot. I've learned this. One of the best supports that I've probably ever seen in the game is Aurora. I think he does stream. I'm just not sure exactly what his Twitch is. I think it's Aurora the Chunk. I've played against him for like 12 years, on and off, like randomly, through competitive, through ranked, whatever else, like just running into him. He was the most annoying support to play against as a jungler. So I've processed what separated him from other people. He knows his limitations. He knows how much damage he can do and how much he can take early in the game, which is really the key factor to it. But he's always where I am. He's wherever I want to be, he's there. Wherever I'm going, he's there. He is still managing to get his farm where he needs it, but he's not prioritizing just leeching XP and gold off of teammates. He's prioritizing trying to get it through the other team's jungle, or just being annoying and shutting down the enemy jungler and putting them at a similar level or pacing to him. So that way his jungler's ahead, his side lanes aren't being ganked, his mid lane isn't being pressured. That neutral farm is pretty free if the jungler can't move around and do what he wants. This game's a little strange because my Hunbat's actually down a level despite me being all over this Thanatos. Oh, he's so low. We do use an ethalt and some other stuff, but we get Apollo wall. Apollo's very low. We can't fight, and this is just kind of free. Anytime an objective is up right now in Smite 2, you should be trying to pull it. You should make sure you have vision up. This isn't the best case. We don't have vision. We did see the Sobek and right though, so I'm not really worried about getting it stolen. I have my, the ability to drop it real quick if we need to. I am going Spirit Robe now. Spirit Robe is more, I guess it's probably the best live item in the game. So I just got this guy's dash, but he got a really good pushback with the Jade Scepter. Thanatos isn't even hitting hard right now. I'm way too aggressive. I do have Stampede and I do have AoE beads, and I'm just holding them. Knowing I have that stuff makes it so it's pretty much impossible to kill me. Like, they have to truly lock me down and have some immense amount of protection shred to kill me. We do have fire. All the objectives are down. Pyro's down, gold's down, and we're just running at them. I'm trying to burn beads. I'm trying to do as much as I can. Tank tower reset, get a free game. Support is really, I won't say it's not hard. I don't think that's fair to people who do play support, but I think people overthink all the time. So the stats, you see, I'm top damage this game. I'm just running at them, top damage. I'm the lowest level of my team. My jungler was 051. I did not even realize that until now. He also only did 4k damage. That's crazy. So this just shows you that a support, really a duo lane, can roll a game. None of my teammates are doing anything special. Like, Hunbat showed up, but he wasn't really doing a lot. My Jingwei played a solid game, but we did gank for her early. Pretty much it was just my ADC that put in work, and I put in work, and then I transferred that winning lane into everywhere I could onto the entire map, and we ended up getting a free win. I don't know why so many supports are pushing that, the Thebes Spirit Robe, when you just see what I just did. Cersei's allows me to get in and out of fights. Stampede allows me to run away or chase, and then the AoE beads is just another layer of you can't kill me. You can try all you want. I'm a little tanky, but I also have all these tools to use to get away. Between my own kit and the active items, you're looking at 7 abilities basically. If we're playing Smite 1 and someone said, hey, yeah, you can have 7 abilities, but you're gonna lose a little bit of HP, as a no-brainer. That's the easiest decision of your life, right? Like, you're gonna take 7 abilities. Play it like this. Look to expand on the map. If you're a support main, realistically, you want to queue with somebody else just to make sure somewhere on the map is stable. Whether that's a jungler you queue with, a mid laner you queue with, a solo laner you queue with, or just an ADC, really doesn't matter. I'd probably say ADC or jungle would be ideal for you, because you can play around both of them very, very easily, and you can also just that allows you to just handle farm and give farm out to the people that you want to get it by not leeching from the ADC, or by, if I'm being annoying to the enemy jungler, my jungler is able to control the map a little bit more. Look to do that. Make sure you're running this build. Trust me, it's way, way, way more consistent. I'm not saying it's the only build that works, but I'm saying it is extremely consistent. So just build it. Try to play like this. Try not to leech farm from just one spot the whole game, and you will be in a good spot for your match, setting up your team to win far more games than you currently are.